Hello Pisces, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for December 9th to the 15th. We are going to get right into your reading, but I do want you to take note of a few things that are happening this week. Now, December 15th is a pretty impactful day because we have the full moon in Gemini. Great time to regenerate our energy, to put things to a close out those cycles, start something new. But also on the 15th is the end of the Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. So Mercury will go direct after the 15th. It can take a little bit of time for things to start to get back to normal, but you know, it's a step in the right direction. But we do have Mars in retrograde, and that's going to be from December 6th to January 6th in the sign Leo. After the 6th, the Mars retrograde will move its way into the sign Cancer. So if you find that this reading is connecting with your energy in any way, please leave comments. Let me know. I really do appreciate it. Helps me to connect with your energy. So that being said, let's get into your current, not your current energies. We're actually going to talk about your incoming energies. Now, at the bottom of the deck, if you are new to this channel, the bottom of the deck, I do talk about your current energies because they are important. What we are bringing into this week's reading is also very important. Pisces, I just want you to keep note that this just fell out as I was shuffling, number 37. So 37 in numerology would be the number 10. That means we're closing out a certain cycle in our life that we feel has been a never-ending story. So almost as if you feel as if something you just haven't been able to put closure to. With this full moon on December 15th, that might be the time to release yourself from what you feel has been that never-ending story. All right, if it wants to come out again, it will come out again. Pisces, spirit, angels, and guides, incoming energies for the beautiful sign Pisces. Well, we don't need any more cards. We have the happy. How beautiful is that? Everybody wants to feel a great sense of happiness. I think this is going to be a very positive week for you. Number 26, happy is feeling the happiness around you. Happiness from your involvement with people in your life. It could be happy with regards to your career, your job. Again, with family matters. Whatever the case may be, you are feeling like you are feeling at your happiest. There is a happy cycle happening here. And then you also got number 43, which is that deep knowing. And deep knowing, Pisces, you do have that spirituality, you have that intuition, and I think you have that great sense of inner knowing. You know the directions that you need to go. I think that you do get signals and signs consistently that really do help you give a better understanding and a better knowing of what it is that you need to do. Maybe if you're looking to make changes in your life, sometimes looking to your intuition, it really helps to give you that guidance. But I think that there's a deep knowing that is sort of embedded in you right now, and I think it's bringing you to a very happy place. So let's find out what your current energies are. This is, we're going to go 3 back. If we have to do more, we will. But right now, we're going to focus on the 3 cards. This is the current energies you're bringing into the reading. Number 19, flexible. I think that you've had to be a little bit more flexible. Hence, maybe that's why you're feeling a little happier. You know, sometimes when we're stubborn and we feel that we have to stick to a certain plan all the time and we're not flexible with it, it can cause, a little bit of conflict. But by you being flexible, I think it's opening up a happier time for you. So that's really key. That's something that I think your deep knowing really is getting a better understanding of where in life you do have to provide that little bit more of flexibility. Could be even just in your thinking, right? Number 21, you're ready to clean things up. Absolutely. So again, if there has been a never-ending story, because remember, number 37, never-ending story, flew out of your reading right at the beginning. It never came back in. But it's because that never-ending story is coming to a close. You're cleaning things up in your life that you need to. And sometimes when we want to clean those certain parts of our life so that we can freshen up our space, freshen up our mind space, our spiritual space, even our physical space, we have to be a little bit more flexible. So again, very important. And look at this beautiful number 38. This is the Justice card. To be fair, bringing balance into your life, fairness. It's karma. It's putting out that good energy and seeing that good energy come back. I think things that you are cleaning up in your life, for some of you, it really could be that you could be you have been maybe mediating or in negotiations, and maybe by being a little bit more flexible, It's going to clean things up in your life, and it's going to bring a great sense of fairness in your life. All right. We're going to do a 9-card tarot spread. So we're going to get the 9 cards. We're going to lay them all out, and then we're going to take each card individually, and we're going to clarify them so we can get a little bit more understanding. Happy, deep knowing. For some of you, if there was any legal matters, and that's only going to be for some of you. If there was legal matters, I think the reason you're feeling a happy is because inside you always knew that the outcome was going to be a victory for you. But now you can see that it is actually all turning out in your favor, and it's cleaning everything up. This is awesome energy for you, Pisces. All right, let's get your first row here. Let's start with the first row. We start with a beautiful ace. Out with old energy, in with new energy, and you are taking the lead and the control. Another ace for you, new beginnings, of course. With all this happy energy, how can we not have all these beautiful aces? See, we've got the center of your reading. There we go. Justice again. So for some of you, yes. And deeper inner knowing. Interesting. It's just kind of reiterating some of the things we've already talked about. Okay, that's going to go like, am I missing a card? I am missing a card. That, and that go like this. And you know what? We are missing a card. This is the center of your reading. Yeah, we've got to get, this goes like this. This. Now we need the last card. There we go. We're starting a new beginning. Look at all these aces, all these new beginnings in store for you. All right. Interesting the way that happened. All right. So the first card we've got here, Ace of Wands, out with old energy, in with new energy. Transformations are taking place. It's bringing you to this happier state because there's opportunities being offered to you. You're starting to see the opportunities. I think they've always been there. You're just seeing them. You're seeing them in a new light. There's like a new light shedding down on these opportunities, and you're seeing that there's a world of potential there for you. The 4, the Emperor, Aries energy, the Emperor is very much a king. He's very much a leader. You can see his armor. He is very protective. He's also, he's ready not only to protect himself, but he's going to be there to protect those that he cares for as well. And again, he shows a great deal of power and strength, takes control of situations, and I think that you are starting to take control over your life. You're feeling like you're back in the control seat. The Ace of Cups is, of course, it's all to do with love. Cups are watery energy. They have to do with our emotions, and I think that your emotions are starting to feel like they can be set free here. New beginnings with some sort of an emotion, your emotions. Maybe you're able to show a new side of yourself as well because you're feeling like a weight is lifted and you're feeling a happier energy around you. It helps you show your emotions on a new level. The 7 of Cups is confusion. It can be because, you know, you've got all these cups that are filled with all of the things, all of the dreams, all of your wishes, some things that you really want, some things that you might not want. But, you know, it can be castles in the air. How do we take away this confusion? You know, that's what we ask ourselves. How do we make this less overwhelmed, you know? And a lot of that comes to figuring out how to prioritize things. So we have to find out if prioritizing things is actually going to help. The center of your reading is number 18, the Moon. This is Cancerian energy. It can be your intuition. It can be also the unknown, because when we don't know, you know, when things are unknown to us, it releases some fears, it releases some insecurities because we don't exactly know how things are going to turn out. So it could be some of the fears that you're feeling inside, but again, your deep knowing, your intuition, your spiritual gift helps you to navigate the directions that you need to go. Number 11, Justice. Again, that is very similar to the To Be Fair, which is in your current energies. It's also coming up in your incoming energies. It's just showing that there is a great sense of balance and fairness here in your life. And what maybe has been fearing you, what has been sort of, you know, overwhelming you, you're going to see that it's all balancing out for you. Number 2, High Priestess. This is the Pisces card, so you are showing up strong in your own reading. This is your inner knowing. Again, there is no roof here. Everything is endless possibilities to the High Priestess. She again has spiritual gifts, and she knows exactly how to use them. She's very independent, but she's very very wise soul. And I think that this deep knowing and this high priestess card coming up in your reading is just showing again your spiritual connection. You are getting messages spiritually that help to guide you, to help release whatever fears there are. For some of you, again, it could be that you are fearful of showing too much of your emotions, so you're keeping it a little hidden right now. And we'll find out more when we clarify them. The Seven of Wands definitely is you standing your ground. Nothing stands in your way. Again, no matter what fears you have, I think you're taking control over whatever has been fearing you, and you really are standing your ground. And 0 is the beginning of the Fool's journey. So again, you know, you are ready to embark on something new. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, and you're ready to see the world from a whole new view, a high view here too, right? It's almost like a bird's eye view. Very innocent are you, because you're not exactly sure where this is going to take you. It can be a little fearful when we start things new, especially if we're taking a leap of faith on a completely new direction. But these opportunities are transformations that are opening up a whole new way of life for you. And I think that this deep knowing and this intuition that you have is really actually guiding you in that direction. I think it's giving you more guidance, and I think that you need to trust in it as well. I think it's never going to, your intuition is never going to steer you in the wrong direction, because there's always lessons for us to learn. There's always paths for us to cross, because it makes us stronger. And I think that you are really shedding something old and revitalizing something new. Let's start with the Ace of Wands. Let's see what is happening with this beautiful Ace of Wands. And you got number 6, the Lovers. Okay, so this is Gemini energy in the major arcana. That's what it represents. And of course, we have that full moon on the 15th in the sign Gemini. So this here could be about choices, and I think that there are opportunities and transformations that are taking place in your life, and there is going to be some choices for you to make. Let's find out with the Emperor. Let's see, the Emperor, and you got the 5 of Cups. So something has been disappointing to you, and I think you've been having to stand your ground with it. I think that you've been closing out your emotions towards a certain situation, but with the Emperor here, now this is coming up for only some of you. There could be some sort of sadness around a masculine figure in your life. So it could be a father figure, it could be a partner of some sort, it could be even a friend, but it's somebody with masculine energy. Somebody could be Aries sign, or definitely more fiery energy. Could also be Scorpio. I don't know why I'm saying Scorpio. But there could be some disappointment or sadness that you're going through, but you are trying to figure out how to take control of the situation. I think this is why there are new opportunities and choices to make, because there is something that is it's just making you feel a little bit, you're just feeling a little over emotional right now, because you're trying to figuring out how to deal with this sadness. You know what? I have to get another card for it. Let's get another card for the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's a major change happening here. There's a major change, definitely. The 16, the Tower, definitely. And you know, I'm really feeling a lot of Scorpio energy here. So if that means anything for any of you, I do see this Tower. It's something that has to be rebuilt. A new foundation has to be rebuilt. There's been a kind of a little bit of a break in that foundation, and it's caused a bit of sadness, and you're figuring out how to take control of the situation. You are not doing it alone, because the 3 of Pentacles is, again, it's like a community of people, or you're outsourcing resources to help you with reconstructing something in your life that has caused some disappointment. That reconstruction is really going to help build things stronger for you. Again, this is sort of like a deeper knowing. This might have a lot to do with the justice that's in your life as well. Let's find out with this Ace of Cups, what's happening with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. So number 21, the World. Things are coming full circle for you. I think that you're going to find around the 15th of December, with that full moon energy in Gemini, that there will be choices that you make. Those choices are going to be to reconstruct your life in some way, to build a stronger foundation. By building that stronger foundation, you're going to release whatever has brought you a sense of emotional sadness. And there is going to be people there to help support you. So again, sometimes it's us looking for supportive connections. Sometimes it's looking for advice. Whatever it is, it's there to help you. You're not not alone. It could be spiritual advisors as well. But the World card here is that you're closing out cycles in your life. You're ending the Fool's journey here, right? You're ending the Fool's journey and then you're starting a new journey. And you are able to open up your emotions. And I think you're honestly being able to look at your emotions honestly. You're opening up a side of you emotionally that you can really take stock of. And I think that that's why you're able to put something to closure here. The Seven of Cups is that little bit of confusion. I think you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I think that there are choices to make. I think there's new directions for you to choose. Now you got the Hanged Man, which is also Pisces energy because this is ruled by Neptune. You're ruled by Neptune as well. And the Seven of Cups, I think that you are feeling very overwhelmed, and the best way for you to release yourself from feeling sort of like your heads are in the cloud is by taking a little time out, take a little bit of a delay, sacrifice something of yourself so that you can see things in a new perspective. By opening up that new perspective and allowing some light to be shed on things in a different way is going to release you from that feeling of being overwhelmed. Let's find out with the Moon card in the middle of the reading. We've got the full moon on the 15th. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's been some sort of sadness around you for sure, and it's something that you are really trying to break the cycle with. I don't think this is something that's coming by shock. I think that this is actually something that's been happening. It could be something that, you know, something has pierced your heart, something that just wasn't working for you. But I think that there's closure here because with the Justice coming up twice, I feel like this is something coming out in your favor, fairness. So it could be work related. Maybe a contract there was some unfairness. Could be with a relationship where again there was something that was unfair, and it was really causing you some fears and some insecurities. But you are starting to heal from that. I'm going to get one more card for the Three of Swords because I feel like you are on the healing and mending part of that. This is the card that wanted to come up. Yeah, there's a victory here. Six of Wands is the victory that is behind all of this. So I think that you are, if there has been any sort of legalities going on, whether it's, to do with work or whether it's to do with personal relationships, could be a marriage, the achievement goes to you, all right? So again, you're healing from this, and whatever it has been that has been causing this sense of overwhelmment, I think that you are able to see that there is light being shed on this situation that's actually going to break you free. You're going to be able to take those swords from your heart. You're going to be able to take that disappointment out, and you're going to see that where the victory lies in all of this. It brings you that happy. Let's find out with the Justice. I think that Justice is in your favor, and you got the Emperor again. So again, this Emperor energy is very, very apparent in your reading. This can represent Mars energy as well. And again, like I said, we are in Mars retrograde. The Emperor traditionally in the major arcana is Aries energy. So if that means, again, anything to any of you Pisces, I do believe that you are taking control of the situation, and the situation is actually going to be coming out in fairness for you. Let's get the High Priestess. Let's find out what's happening with this High Priestess, the inner knowing that you have. There we go. Inner knowing, and again, Seven of Cups, feeling a little overwhelmed. Maybe there's multiple messages that are coming in for you. Spiritually, there could be I think there's just so much going on around you right now that you have to tap into your deeper knowing to help give you the guidance that you need. I think that the big key to your reading this week is that you need to prioritize things in your life. And by prioritizing things in your life, you will be able to feel that great sense of achievement and victory. The Seven of Wands. You've got a lot of sevens in your reading, so please keep that in mind. And sevens and fours. And then you've got the Ace of Wands. You're standing your ground because you're ready to shed something old. Old energy is out and new energy is coming in. You got the Ace of Wands again. There is opportunities that are definitely presenting themselves for you, and there's going to be choices that you are going to be kind of forced to make. Maybe not forced to make. I think that you have to take a little bit of delay. Don't rush into making this decision right away because you need to look at all angles of these opportunities so that you can have the right mindset and the right perspective so that you don't feel overwhelmed. Trust in your intuition to help guide you with these opportunities as well because, again, your intuition is strong. You don't back down from challenges. So whatever opportunities are presenting themselves, you have the strength and the fortitude to make the right decision. You're ready to embark on something new. It's taking a little bit of leap of faith. Pardon me. 0, the Fool. And you got the Moon again. See, I think you're a little afraid of the unknown. You're a little afraid of a new direction, a new opportunity. Something definitely is opening up for you. But of course, anytime we start something new, and especially if we're not exactly sure where it's going to take us, it's like the beginning phase of something, there are unknown factors, and those can bring up some fears and insecurities. But it also can set us free. So I think, again, you've got a lot of intuition surrounding your cards this week, so I think you really need to tap into that. I think that you will be given signs. I think that the signs are going to be very apparent. I don't even think that you're going to be confused by the signs. I think that they're going to be very strong. I think you're going to receive communications because I'm finding, I don't know what it is, there's something, I'm finding it hard. I'm finding it hard to communicate with you right now. It's almost as if you will be getting a message of some sort. Somebody's trying to say something to you. Somebody is trying to speak up. Please keep centered. Please keep focused. Somebody is trying to relay a message to you. I think it's somebody from beyond, definitely. Somebody who is in the spiritual realm. And I think that this message for some of you really could come around the 15th of December. I think you're going to embark on something new. Wow, and now, you know what? Now that I've said that, you have to be open to receiving a message. That is totally gone. So I really, truly believe, that is a message for you. All right, Pisces, this is a deep reading this week. The tea leaves can be even a little bit more specific. They can tap into some of your energies, maybe only specific people. If these do seem to resonate with you, please let me know. If they don't, I want you to let them go. They want me to take only 5 cards. So we're going to take 5, but you know what? When we pull a green one, we have to pull another one to go with it. So we're still going to pick 5 cards. That's 2. Oh my goodness, they want another green one. All right. There's 4. And now they want a purple one. I'm going to pick another one with that. So look at that. Unbelievable. All right. Let's see what all these messages are. Love. Absolutely. We got the Ace of Cups. It says love and flag. So do not be tempted to lower your standards. Absolutely. So where love is concerned, do not lower your standards. You stay in your integrity. You stay what is important to you. So where love is concerned, again, stay strong. Absolutely. Stay in your own power. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Absolutely, because intuition is a huge part of everything that's happening here for you. We've got marriage and pig. So beware of greed in marriage. Marriage is not always a couple. Now it can be for some of you. It can certainly relate that way. But marriage can also be a contract. So you want to be careful that if there is some sort of contract, because with justice cards, it can be contracts as well. Just beware of somebody who may be trying to be a little bit greedy. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Absolutely, it makes complete sense. Now we've got a month here, December. So there's a message coming through for you for December. Wow, and the message they want you to have is the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. There's change happening. A change is coming. An absolute change is coming, and it's coming in December. I think it might have a lot to do with that moon energy, especially with you having the moon twice in your reading, December 15th. You also got the Gemini card in here. I really do want you to keep and pay close attention to the signs that come around in December. Okay, Pisces, I'm sorry. This has been a very deep reading for you this week. All right. Let's get a specific message from your angels. This is a message unique for you this week. So let's find out what that is. They just want you to have the one. Family. I want you to know that you need to surround yourself with family support, that there is family around you. Family, whether they are family here on the earthly realm or your family of spiritual team. You've got a family of support system. There's a lot of love surrounding you this week, and I think it's going to be something that you need. And again, Your family is there to support your wins, but they're also there in times of sadness. They're in times of happiness. No matter what, this family support is what brings you that happy, happy energy. And no matter what challenges you feel that you are going through, knowing that you are supported gives you the strength, that Seven of Wands, that strength to stand up for yourself. Never lower your standards, whether it's in love, whether it's in business, whether it's with friendships, anything. You stay true to your integrity, and you're going to see that you are being guided in the right directions here. All right, so we've got a lot of aces in your reading. We've got sevens as well. We've got fours. There's a lot of number synchronicities this week in your reading, but aces are huge, which means, you see, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. New beginnings are coming for you. All right, let's close out your reading with your angel number and message. Thank you so much. And it says you need to trust. 232. When we add 232 together, it's the number 7, and you have the 7. You have 3 sevens in your reading, so you've got a lot of 7 energy. Sevens are a reflection, assessment, and knowledge. That deeper understanding. Look at that deep knowing when you look at number 43, number 7. Right? Number 7. I think that your angels are trying to tell you to watch out for those 7s. But also any combinations of 2, 3, 2. Trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So even though things can be a little bit rocky sometimes, just know that a change is coming and that everything is unfolding as it should. Fairness and trust, happiness, beautiful energies. All right. Thank you so much, Pisces, for joining me today. I hope that you relate and resonate with this reading today. And of course, even if only parts of it do, please let me know. I appreciate so much you taking the time out to leave comments. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.